one crew from last year's top 40 finishers is not returning this year. So there's always some close racing, and a big push or taking a tight line on the course can make all the difference. Speaking of tight lines, I think the first crews are pulling into view here.
Yep, Tom, here it is, bow number 1. This is Greenwich.
And that is how you steer the course. You see their oars are dropped over the buoy lines, and the hull is on the right side of the orange buoys.
Yeah, really nice line from Greenwich. They're clearly out to defend their title. Bow 3 is coming up. Also running the buoys. Bow 3 is Row America Rye.
And you can see bow 3 has pushed Marin outside. So they've come up the inside of the line. Marin has had to yield. And so Row America has taken a good course. And now we'll see how they do going through the Eliot Bridge toward Belmont Hill. They'll take another turn back the other way. So the value of the inside line has to switch there.
Then we've got bow 4 coming around the corner now. This is Saugatuck.
Saugatuck's up from Westport, Connecticut.
And bow number 6. Another Saugatuck crew.
So number 6 is pushed past bow number 5, which we should see shortly.
Saugatuck has clearly got a strong program here. 2 crews in the top 6.
Yes, indeed.
All right, bow 8 running the buoy line. Bow 8 is Greenwich. They've pushed past bow 7, which is Mount St. Joseph up from Pennsylvania. So it's bow 8 Greenwich, bow 7 Mount St. Joseph. All right, bow 11 with the hats.
That's SA Rowing Club from Roswell, Georgia.
And bow 9, PNRA Mercer, up from Princeton. All right, in the orange hats, that's bow 12.
It's the Oakland Strokes from Oakland, California.
And bow 10
is the Atlanta Junior Program, another program from Georgia.
It's good when you got these little local derbies going on.
Exactly. These crews will remember these races within a race as much as they'll remember their results. They'll remember dueling it out with their rivals around this big turn.
All right, bow 14 and 13. 14 is Saratoga and 13 is Sarasota. Bow 15, that's Holy Names from Seattle.
Holy Names has been racing crews here since 1993. They've been coming from Seattle to race in the head for 30 years.
Yeah.
Just about.
Welcome. Love to see you back. All right, bow 18. Bow 18 is SAC from Gold River, California.
And 18 is pushing past 17. That's Montclair from Montclair, New Jersey.
In the red boat, we've got bow 19, San Diego. So that's San Diego in the red boat just going past CBC.
Welcome back to Boston, San Diego.
Crew 22, which has gone past 21. 22 is Milwaukee. 21 is the NorCal crew. We've got crew 20 as well. That's Detroit in the white boat. Detroit Boat Club in the white boat, crew 20.
They fire.
All right, crew 24, Row, New Jersey. It's Row, New Jersey in the dark boat.
And they've gotten past the Long Beach Junior crew from Long Beach, California, where the upcoming Los Angeles Olympics will be contested in several years. Over 1,500 meters.
Crew 25, Wayland Weston.
Go Wayland Weston.
All right, and then crew 26 is Pittsburgh crew from New York. And 27 is Rose City, over from Portland, Oregon. They row on the Willamette River in Portland. Crew 32.
32 is New Trier from Winnetka, Illinois.
And in the yellow blades, that's crew 28.
32 has made a very good push into the field, having passed some boats to get here.
28 is Merriam Mercy Academy. 29, that's Port Rowing, from Port Washington, New York. Crew 30, Marina Aquatic Center from Marina del Rey. Welcome to Boston. Crew 31, Mount St. Joseph.
I believe that's at least their second entry. Way to go, Mount St. Joseph. CRI. Maybe just CRI.
Crew 35 with CRI blades is CRI.
CRI. Local favorites. Looking great.
'33 Dallas United crew. They row on White Rock Lake in Dallas. '34 with the dark blades, that's Connecticut. All these athletes raced at the 2022 Youth Nationals.
Here comes crew 38. This is Gwinnett Mercy Academy High School from Gwinnett Valley, Pennsylvania. This crew placed third in the Philly City Championships and participated in Youth Nationals this last year. And they look like all of that. Behind them is crew 36, Jackson Reed High School from Washington, D.C. This includes a number of members of last year's Stotesbury Silver Medal Girls Second 8. And in the blue hull, we have Villa Joseph Marie from Holland, Pennsylvania. This is a young boat, many of them experiencing their first head of the Charles. We hope they'll come back for many more.
Crew 40 taking a nice line.
Crew 40, another crew from Pennsylvania, Lower Merion. The coxswain's now picked her course to the Belmont Hill dock. Looks like she's right on track.
39 with the yellow blades.
39, another Connecticut crew from Greenwich Academy.
42 pushing hard.
And they're being pushed hard by crew 42. That's BCC crew from Chevy Chase, Maryland.
Crew 41 in the blue tops, that's Duxbury May Maritime School.
It reminds you there's rowing all over Massachusetts, not just here on the Charles. They're up from the south coast of Massachusetts.
All right, crew 45 with the yellow blades.
Yet another crew from Mount St. Joseph in Flourtown, Pennsylvania. They're very well represented in this field.
Crews 43 and 46 side by side here.
That is Moorestown High School. It's number 43. And they have unfortunately clashed oars with Los Gatos. And they're sorting it out there. Hopefully they'll get it squared away because they go through the bridge.
Yep.
Los Gatos is a place I rode 20 years ago, and it's amazing how they've built that program over the last 20 years. They've turned into a national powerhouse.
All right.
Let's see if they can get it back over the last 80 strokes of the race going through that bridge.
44 is Everett Rowing Association from Washington, but 49 have pushed through. That's a White Marsh Boat Club crew.
And right behind them, we have a local favorite, Boston Latin School. They row out of docks just up the river from here, and they're having a nice push up the course.
'48, Miami Beach Rowing Club. 48 in the blue boat, just approaching the Eliot Bridge. That's 50. Bedford, down from Bedford, New Hampshire. They say they're excited to be back, and we are excited to have you here, Bedford.
Now coming into view is Phillips Exeter from Exeter, New Hampshire. This crew features in the sixth seat powerhouse Evie Gaylord, who has just joined the crew from London this year, where she rowed with Tideway Scullers. Well done, Exeter. At 52, another entry from Community Rowing, CRI, here in Boston. This is the second varsity 8, and looking very good.
56 in the white boat, and then 54 in the blue. 56 in the white.
56 is Pacific from San Francisco. And 54, another Connecticut entry, the Glastonbury from Glastonbury, Connecticut.
Then we've got crew 53 approaching the Cambridge Boat Club. This is Greater Lawrence Rowing. Another example of rowing all over Massachusetts.
We're just about halfway through the field of 89 here to give you a sense of where we are.
It's crew 57 coming into view. Sort of salmon-colored top, salmon-colored boat. This is Hingham High School. They have over 100 athletes in their public high school rowing program. It's fabulous. All right, crew 60. This is City Island up from the Bronx. Crew 60 in the white boat. Crew 55 is Shrewsbury High School. And in the dark boat, that's crew 59, Concord crew.
From Concord, New Hampshire, they row on the Merrimack. Looks like 59 is pushing nicely into the crews ahead. We'll see how they navigate the bridge.
They've also got to navigate the turn which goes the other way after this big turn. All right, crew 61. That's WJ crew from Bethesda.
And a great pot of crews coming up here. This is a great race within a race.
First of those is crew 63, Wilmington Youth.
65,
Crew 65, Radnor Girls High School. Crew 68, St. Paul's Girls, over from London. Welcome to Boston, St. Paul's.
64 in blue, 62 in red.
64 in the blue boat, that's Oyster Bay. 62 is Newton Country Day.
And 58 is in the red boat.
58
Arlington Belmont, another local crew. They often row on Spy Pond. It's great to see them here on the Charles.
Gonna need some good navigation here. Crew 67 and 70, Ottawa 67, 70. Two crews from Canada. Branscombe down from Toronto is crew 70. All right, well sorted out.
So that's 69.
Crew 69, we have Annapolis Junior Rowing.
And then 72 is on the buoy line.
72, Whitman crew from Bethesda.
66 in blue.
66 in the blue boat, that's Bromfield Acton Boxborough.
And being chased by number 75, which has made a very good push into the crews in front of them. That is Green Lake, a storied program from Seattle. They've been at it for a long time. That's a program I saw 45 years ago.
Don't date yourself.
You got some experienced announcers up here giving the game away. 71. Crew 71. Kings Chester, another crew over from the UK. Kings, welcome to Boston.
So the top of the field right now looks like Row America Rye, Greenwich, Saugatuck, Marin, and Saugatuck B. Well, that could still change. You never know what fast crews could come out of the second half of the field, but that's how it stands as we speak.
All right, approaching Cambridge Boat Club now, DC National. This is their first time racing a girls' 8 at the Charles. DC, welcome to Boston.
Looking good.
Quite a few crews here. 77.
77 is East Lyme from East Lyme, Connecticut. And here's a good pod coming up here.
All right, 80 in the middle of that.
They're blasting through the field there. Navigating well.
Yeah. Crew 80, that's Austin, up from Austin, Texas. Crew 73 is Avon High School.
Oh, no.
That was crew 76, St. Catharines, down from Ontario. 74 going past the boat club. This is E-City crew from Elizabeth City, North Carolina. And crew 86, that is Row America Rye.
And they're putting in a fine effort trying to chase the event-leading crew, other crew from their program. Oh, they're going to run into trouble under the bridge.
I think we've got a crab under the bridge.
Well navigated.
Crew 81 just gone past. That's BHS crew. Had a few incidents here, but they seem to have sorted themselves out.
We have the Phillips Andover crew taking the buoy line. They're sliding past. What crew is that?
78.
And they're sliding past the Hudson River crew from Poughkeepsie. Let's see if Andover can get their stern past the bow there as they go through the bridge. Looks like they're going to work it out. Andover taking a nice line toward the Belmont Hill dock.
83, this is a Nobles crew. We know the coach of the Nobles crew, Tom.
We do indeed.
All right, in the green tops, that's crew 84, East Bay Rowing.
And number 5. Number 5 likely
Number 5 is Newport Athletic Center.
They likely missed their start, so that is a highly seeded crew trying to work their way back through a crowded field to see if they can recover. And they seem to be moving well. That's a wild card still to be played.
All right, crew 85 in the black boat. That's another Row America Rye crew. We've got a lot of entries this weekend. Crew 16, we've obviously got some late boats in here.
That's TBC Racing from Washington, D.C. And right in front of the club now is, in the red boat, is the crew from Windsor. Their boathouse is just upstream from us here. Go Windsor.
And 87, crew 87. That
Another
is
TBC Racing crew from D.C.
crew 88 coming into view.
Is Bishop Ireton High School from Alexandria, Virginia. They row out of the Anacostia Community Boathouse in D.C. They have over 60 athletes on their crew. It looks like they're capping off the field here. What an event. 88, 89 women's eights. That's something you rarely see except at the head of the Charles.
I see some swans down on the course. Greg Banning, who was sat here earlier, was commenting on the swans. The swans consider this their river, so they're loath to get out of the way, but at least they're off the main track, it looks like.
I would not